Oh, that's a perfect noise to start recording to. Hello YouTube. We're playing Monster Hunter. You know how it is with Sora when we're playing this. Do you have a preference for what we start with? Keeping in mind it's just the two of us, so more high rank cleanup maybe?
Cat quests.
Cat quests? I guess I can switch to cat. It's chat's treat for hanging around.
They're really doing cat quests? I didn't expect that.
You said you wanted to.
Yeah, sure, but still.
Also, I get to annoy you because my cat looks like Nemero. Or whatever the hell the thing was called. Squeak, squeak. Alright, so high rank cat quests. I mean, the first one in tier 4 is just like kill Conchu. Do we have to do that one to unlock more? Because I don't see more.
I have done all the ones in 4+. It's Conchu, then you kill a Celtus, then you do Piscine Livers, and then you do Lutheroth.
You must have to do them to unlock, because I just have the Conchu. That's literally the only one I have in that rank, in any of the high ranks.
You okay?
Not exactly a
Kill
difficult one.
Conchu.
Don't tell Mr. Conchu. Also, we're recording this on E3, so we'll probably end up talking about that as and when things are discovered.
Not much going on quite yet. Unless you care about, I don't know, Ni no Kuni or the new From Software thing.
I'm interested in Apex Season 2. Kinda. Well, mostly just because the new hero is lightning themed, but... Squeak squeak.
New Tales game. I never managed to finish a single Tales game, so that's not something I'm gonna buy.
Is that because they're too hard or too boring?
The combat system just doesn't agree with me for some reason.
I am the same way. I tried to play one of the Tales games and I just didn't like the battle system. I think it was Vesperia I tried.
I don't remember which one it was, but it was the one with the boy with the long black hair. Someone help me out here in chat.
Yeah, that's Vesperia, the guy you play as. It's like a swordsman with black hair.
Yeah, that guy. That's the one I tried.
Voiced by Yuri Luthen, whatever he's called, the guy who voiced Spider-Man.
Yeah, Lowenthal.
Emmental? That's cheese.
No, Lowenthal.
That's just meaning like you're eating less cheese.
Sure. No, with long black hair. Usually the JRPG protagonists have short hair. Usually. For the most part.
Isn't it mostly spiky?
Notable exception. Yeah, but not like long spiky.
Because long hair equals evil. Also, Discord is still having issues.
As you can clearly hear, yes.
I don't remember if the call was still working when I said this during Deep Rock, but I seem to remember like a lot of like DDoS attacks and stuff happening around E3, so could be happening again.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. And since Discord is a lot more popular now, it might be on the target list, so especially since there's like corporate servers now.
I was just going to say, if the corporate servers are getting a huge audience, then the Discord servers are maybe getting crippled. They're all dead. Where else do they spawn on this map?
Well, they spawned at the two places we just cleared.
Down in 10, or 6, or wherever the thing is. We're down here, next to 10. I think. Yep. I think I saw some GIFs from Fallen Order on Twitter. I'll see if I can find those and hopefully they don't have sound.
I mean, it looked perfectly average.
It's about what you'd expect from EA because everyone thought Anthem looked decidedly average.
This looks better than Anthem, at least.
Oh yeah, what did they save during the anthem section of the... Just kidding.
That was all.
Yeah, it's going under the rug. Are you waiting patiently for me to throw that though? Hello, Firebite.
Yeah, now Glick.
I have many variations of my name.
This card is showing me solid green. I don't know why I'm doing this
Oh, is it?
robotic crap again.
I think it's fluctuating rather ever so often. Can't find the... Oh, there's the gifts. Oh, the new Apex character is called Watson. Because lightning.
Here come the Sherlock jokes. Oh.
Well, it's Watson with two T's, just to be extra on the nose about what the pun is.
Oh, come on.
Just in case you're
Come
too
on,
stupid
was
to
that
get
necessary? There aren't any concho here from me, that's a bit of a problem.
it. Anthem footage not found. I'm moving up now. Zora. Zora. There's none here for me either. This would be the first place to respawn though, wouldn't it? Because we've cleared this bit first.
Move 2 zones away and it should respawn for you.
Zora, what are you crying at?
How many more do we need? You must be close, right?
Yeah, we're like 2 away or something.
There
By
we
which I
go.
mean 1 away.
Don't live in nano machines, quote.
Haven't ever played Revengeance on stream.
That's a shame.
Well, it's Konami, so it's kind of... I didn't really like it
Yeah,
that much
no.
anyway. It was okay, and then the last boss was terrible. Purely because they let an error get through QA.
An error?
I remember telling the story before, but at set points during the final
yeah.
boss fight, the guy throws containers at you and you have to use the cutting mechanic to quickly like cut specifically where it tells you to cut. And every so often he can throw one in such a way that if you try and cut, you literally can't get the angle required to do it. And I had no rations left when I got to him, so I just like couldn't do it. So then I looked up how to do it because I was like, is there a trick to this? Because I can't cut it, so is the game expecting me to like think outside the box? No, what literally everybody does is just you run away into... the hell was that? You just run away into the far corner and he just chucks the crate and it misses.
That's dumb.
Yep. Is she doing that because the door went? Did anyone hear the door?
I didn't hear anything, but then again, it's lagging quite badly.
Yeah, I've got an ear fully off now. I'll go check. Hang on.
Let's see if Sora was right.
No, there's no one there. You're just crying at me. So we are.
You have more cat quests now.
I should do, yeah.
Any that aren't in HR4 Plus.
Okay. No, Sora never needs to go outside. She chooses not to. She doesn't like outside. What she really wants is attention. Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can do this self-distance is actually a proper monster. We can't all be heroes. I did notice on that parcel I took for the neighbour that it had written on it, like, leave in a safe space. I'm curious if they have me as their safe space.
That would be strange.
It would especially be strange if I wasn't asked, yeah. That'd be exceptionally rude. Because safe spaces are usually like in the back garden and stuff, aren't they?
Yeah, shed or somewhere else.
Yeah. But I think you can say your safe space as a neighbour. I don't know because I've never done it. Maybe someone in chat would know?
No, that would be a different option. That would be leave with a neighbor at that address.
Because it specifically said safe place on it, so shouldn't the person who tried to deliver it do that?
Delivery people don't care.
Oh, I started right in front of it. It was a courier of some sort, rather, because it's Amazon. My normal postie's polite. So for anyone who's seen Still Game, he reminds me of Methadone Mick. Like they have the same way of talking and he's like overly polite. Not that I'm implying he's on methadone because he was once addicted to drugs or anything. It's just that particular character just reminds me of him.
Okay, let's begin the murdering of the bug.
I only throw so many boomerangs. It wasn't a mount.
Nope.
It's fine.
Stop dodging.
Is that mount? Yes. Good.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to refuse taking things in for the neighbours. The wife is the only one who ever thanks me. The guy just takes them off me and doesn't even say thanks.
That's very rude.
Yep, and as much as I'd want to inconvenience them more, though, I feel like I'm just inconveniencing the poor delivery person more.
I mean, it's not your job to take parcels for someone else.
It's true, but it's a neighbourly thing to do. But that said, because apparently they're never bloody in, they've never taken a parcel for me, it's always one of the other neighbours further up or across the road. Although granted, I'm very rarely out, so I don't really miss parcels. Because by the time I take the dog out in the morning, that's way too early for a delivery. So really, it's only on Monday when I'm away shopping.
That's illegal, Sampo.
Just keep their stuff. No, but you sign for it, though. You take care of it. As in, like, in the legal sense.
Yeah. There's a paper trail.
Yep. I could lie and say my dog signed it, but I don't think they would believe me. There's no way her handwriting is as bad as mine. Thank you, TKFT Guardian, for 14 months with Twitch Prime. So sorry I missed a month. That's no problem. Don't worry about it. I love your videos. Thank you for keeping me in the loop. You're very welcome. And don't feel ever bad about missing a streak. I mean, at the end of the day, the streaks don't mean anything. The sport does, though.
W.
The only streak that matters is the one you do over the football field to get on the paper.
Hey, we did it.
You ever seen a streaker outside of like watching a sporting event on television?
I've never seen a streaker. Not even on television.
I ain't got flashed in the park once.
Wow.
Yeah. It's kind of like the only... You hear that kind of thing, you'd think that doesn't happen outside of like television, because it's just so ridiculous.
Were you like a kid or something?
No, I wasn't there. It was just imparting the story of my aunt. She was walking her dog through the park. Some guy walked out from the bushes and just pulled his jacket back and Willie was hanging out.
How odd.
Yeah. Presumably it wasn't around winter or it would have frozen and dropped off.
That's preferable, to be honest.
I was hoping that the 40k subreddit would have a lot more like actual people trying out the contrast paints. There's not been that many. Because all the Games Workshops are running demos today.
Guess people that care just pre-ordered it, and once they get it, they're gonna try it.
Yeah, I mean there was a couple, but I want to see lots of different people tackle it. Someone built a stand specifically just to hold their earth shade so it doesn't spill.
Nice. Okay, enough of Cat Quest, let's do something else.
Wow, really? Okay. The only thing worse than not getting what you want is getting it, as it turns out. You feel horrible for laughing? Don't, she's a terrible racist.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. How about Tumalfestio?
Okay. I thought you didn't like... Also, you said the English name. Like some kind of non-weeb. When the Japanese name is so pleasing to say. Insomniac? Oh wait, Insomnia? Meet Hypnotism times 2. Is this high rank?
This is high rank cleanup.
Okay, I was just double checking because I didn't tab along to see the stars. Am I going to play MechWarrior 5 when it comes out? Probably not. I know maybe not, it's not a fair comparison, but Battletech being too kind of bland kind of put me off those type of mech games.
Yeah, I guess.
Because Battletech, rather, could have been so amazing. And it's good, don't get me wrong, it's good, it's just it got way too bland and repetitive quickly for me. They got an expansion. I don't know if the expansion, or even if it's out, but hopefully it would mix up the gameplay a little bit.
I'd play a new Armored Core though, if it came out by anything.
From Software isn't making a new Armored Core.
Yeah, I know, they're making something weird. G.R.R. Martin. Did I say his name correctly?
George R.R. Martin. I know this, even though I've never read or seen anything associated with him other than the South Park episode that makes fun of him for being obsessed with penises and dragging things out. Oops, I thought the stats effect was off. There's nothing wrong with being obsessed with penises. I never said there was. Although it doesn't, or it wasn't in the early days of Game of Thrones, wasn't it known for just having a lot of gratuitous male nudity for no particular reason? Other than they could get away with it because it was on HBO or whatever. Like, just because you can show a flaccid penis doesn't mean you should. I don't remember them making fun of anything to do with incest.
That's possibly after that episode came out.
It could be, it was before it got super huge. Although also the focus of it was the 3-part episode about Black Friday, but they just kind of mixed it in with him being there.
Yeah, I see. I haven't seen South Park in forever.
That was also the one where it was PS4 versus Xbox, I think.
Oh yeah.
And Bill Gates, in gangster tattoos, beat Sony's executive to death. Meaning that everybody had to buy Xboxes. Dark time for South Park. It's not just about penises, there's boobs too. You shouldn't have boobs on your penis. Those might be tumours.
Second one is here.
Yep. They're both about the same size too. Combo attacking me. And it's dead. I need to sharp. Depends on the situation.
I get it. I'm sure I need these high rank bits, right?
Absolutely. Make a sick looking hunting horn. It looks like a harp.
Yeah.
There's a new Slanesh model that looks like a harp, except it's a man's spine and the man is still alive.
That's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool, but also horrifying. If chat wishes to be disgusted, I'll find the model if you want.
I want to see it.
Alright. Hang on. I'll just zoom real quick. No, I won't. I'll get stunned, but that's fine. He's awesome in metal as fuck. It's not nice for the man.
Yeah, would be a good addition to those noise marines. Do they still do noise marines?
They've released a single noise marine special edition quite recently. Bunch of people bought it and did it up in cool colours. Alright, I will find you this horrifying, disgusting model. And I'm saying that as a Death Guard player. Sickening. Let's see, Chaos. Is Celeste just like its own category now? Death Guard.
I think so.
Chaos Demons, I guess. It'll be in here somewhere.
Is it Chaos Demons?
Well, well, the Keeper of Secrets is in there. So, presumably. Yep, there it is. That is... Yep. That is not pleasant. Can I just view... Yeah, okay, hopefully this will work. There's a very...
Your image and then paste the link.
Yep, there it is.
Okay, let me just...
Oh, he has nipple rings as well.
Oh, nice!
That is not nice. It is truly horrifying.
That's pretty damn cool.
Disgusting. She is playing him like a harp, except the strings are parts of his back.
Yeah.
That might be in the running for the most disgusting looking Chaos miniature.
Nah, it's not that bad. That's pretty cool.
Shit, the strings of tendons out of... Oh yeah, it's kind of coming out of his arms, isn't it? Not quite his back. It's not made of bone, it's made of flesh.
Yes, the flesh harp.
I've heard that referred to as something else. Or rather, I've heard of something else that's referred to as that.
Right.
You found the most awesome, legally distinct mhgu model ever? What are you talking about?
Damn, I missed. Just whisper me the link and I can post it for you if you want. Since I have that power.
Oh yes, you do as a VIP.
we did it.
You said legally distinct, so I'm not going to find it on the Games Workshop page. That's fair enough. We'll check
I'm
him.
gonna look at it yet. There we go. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is very legally distinct.
It's a Gentleman Greater Unclean one, or depending on its size, I guess, Beast of Nurgle. It's adorable. It's got a little waistcoat, it's got a fedora, a walking stick.
I don't think that's a fedora.
Whatever.
I think that's a bowler.
No, that's someone who plays that sport. Is that site that does like the female Tau?
Probably is, yep. Apparently it isn't. Okay.
As I just realised, who was it that said they couldn't get one of the contrast colours? Like, they're pre-orders. How can they run out of pre-order? For paint? So that said, yeah, the black one is gone.
Yep.
They're out of stock of the black one of the blue shades, the white, which is also one I picked, one of the flesh colours, and Warp Lightning, which is the green I picked, because it's kind of like the Joker green. At least that's my best estimation upon looking at it anyway. I didn't pick that flesh colour, it's gone out of stock though. That's like, kind of like a very pinky flesh. I picked the Guilliman flesh, which is a bit more old and white.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing the pink flesh has more applications.
I guess so, yeah. The white one being out of stock's interesting as well, because I suspected if any of them don't have a great effect, the white one might be one of the ones. So this liquidy white on top of kind of like greyish doesn't sound to me like it's going to get good tones, but who knows.
Might work.
It would get bright tones, but I don't see it getting dark tones. You heard the white one is pretty good, it's very bluish.
It's bluish white.
It must mix with the base. Hello Kensei, thank you for 25 months with your Twitch Prime. No memeing allowed. Especially from you. I haven't even talked about the Frostborn stuff while we're playing this yet, although we kind of covered it, didn't we?
Kinda did.
How much validity do you think there is to the suspicion that they're bringing back every flagship?
Well, they brought back... Let's see. What have they announced for Frostborn quite yet?
Nargacuga, Tigrex, Rathalos is obviously in just from the base game. Dinovoldo / Galevinus.
Okay, let's go through the list.
I've still got the
Rathalos,
picture.
of course. We've got Kushala, of course.
Kushala,
Tigrex,
yeah.
Nagakuga,
Yep.
the Gaiacras. That's a possibility since they already had the model from the test thingy they did once.
Maybe, yeah. Gormagala.
That is a possibility, yep.
Steve.
Zinogre is a flagship as well.
Yep.
Brachydios, those two I want back, basically. Gore
Barofaraka.
as well, yeah. Seregios, then the Fated Four, and Peripheral.
I don't think they're going to do
That's all
the full
flagships.
Fade 4, they're just going to do Glavinus / Dinovoldo.
I think that. Did I eat that? Doesn't matter. It's just a Titsukabra.
10%, but you really hope they do. The thing is, once they've got one of each body type in, it's not as much work to do the rest of the monsters, really.
Yep. What I definitely want is Zinogre, Brachy, and Gore.
Yes, I'd
Those
be
three I
very
definitely
happy
want.
with those three. I'm happy to see what they've done with Dinovoldo in World. And upscaling his armor would look quite neat as well. And the fight would be interesting.
Yep. Yep, definitely. And they already kinda have the body type with
Well, yeah, it's Joel.
whatchamacallit.
Devil Joe.
No, the other guy.
But,
Antonath.
well, he's Devil Joe's body type too. Although I grant you, I think the way he attacks is much closer to how Andrew fights, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe more tail stuff.
Okay, Google. What does tail stuff mean?
It's not.
Hey Alexa, Google tail stuff. Also, I guess just for good measure, Xbox off.
That doesn't work anymore.
Is it because of my accent? The Xbox has always struggled with the Scottish accent. Mexican and something else. I can't remember now. It's an old news story. Hey Cortana, Xbox off.
Siri, Google tail stuff.
I think I can do that for real. Hey Siri, Google tail stuff. Is it porn? Hang on. Is it porn?
What is tail stuff?
Fairy tale merchandise, official fairy tale merchandise and shirts, fairy tale anime, fairy tale Etsy.
Siri thinks you're a weeb.
Siri is correct.
So Siri thinks tail stuff refers to fairy tale stuff.
Yeah, like weeb
Anime.
stuff. Interesting that it went straight to the anime, not like fairy tales.
Interesting.
Yeah, bad taste. I've never seen anything to do with fairy tale except the tie-in DLC that Cross had. That's literally the only stuff. That's the only thing I've had to do with it at all. Oh, and I saw the creator on one of the Capcom live streams.
Fairy Tail is one of those extremely long shows, isn't it?
I think so, yeah, it's been going a while. Although there's not really any games about it, is there? Because that'd be a way to keep it on my radar at least.
Apparently it's the worst shonen action anime. Okay. So yeah, it's one of those extremely long shows that never finish. 600 episodes, get out of here. Nobody has time for that. And don't even invest that much time into shows that you might like.
That explains why you've not watched my exit content.
Sorry, I gave up, and I think I still have the bookmark where I get.
Oh god.
Isaac Rebirth 103. That's where I gave up.
But now you see them live when I play it, though.
Correct.
Unless you're playing Warframe in the background.
I still listen to it. And I haven't played Warframe in a good 2 months. I'm free.
The risk is always there that we might get so bored.
That I relapse.
Well, I might relapse as well because I've got to fill the schedule with something now that Void Bastards is finished and Stardew is finished. Obviously, I've got Nier Automata, which I guess will probably be an option in the poll tomorrow.
Have you thought about how you're gonna stream that one?
I play it and talk over it.
As far as I know, it doesn't capture well.
Oh, I should probably test that ahead of time then.
Yeah.
Oh, if that's a problem, then that would be off the cards as well, which is an even bigger problem. That was my next story-focused game to cover. On stream, anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd bother
there's a
putting that across.
workaround, but I'm not sure how. Because if you just try to capture it with OBS, you get like to the main menu and then it just doesn't capture anything anymore.
What about Streamlabs
as I know.
OBS? I don't use normal OBS. Streamlabs OBS is a different company.
Yes, I know, but I think it has the same problem there. Not sure though. I haven't tried it myself. It's just what I heard. So it's like third-hand information that I'm relaying here.
I should still have the PS4 review copy, I think. I don't remember if it was digital or... I think it was just a digital demo, so I could get it re-downloaded on that if need be. But I'd still start over, because I don't really remember what I was doing here.
That should be fine.
But yeah, tomorrow... Well, I'll probably make the poll... I like making the poll first thing in the morning, but I don't like doing work first thing in the morning, because I'm up at like 6:30 in the morning. But I guess after the stream I can quickly load up and see if it captures and make a decision based on that.
Just make sure you go farther than the main menu.
Okay. Can I go into sub-menus or do I literally have to start the game?
I think you literally have to start the game.
I guess I can just alt F4 out of it.
Yeah.
What else did I have waiting?
Yeah, I'd also like the old Nier game to be ported to PC. Maybe Drakengard as well.
We still have Chaos Bane, I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, we still have Chaos Bane.
But that's not really a story-focused thing.
That's more hack and slash.
Yeah.
And some more slash and more hack.
And Nurglings. And Nurgling balls.
Possibly other demons in the next town.
Probably, yeah.
Next time. We might be done with the Nurgle stuff, I don't know.
I am worried it's going to be segmented like that, yeah, one like chapter per god. But then it'll end with like some kind of Chaos Undivided.
Yeah, the Warlord.
Got as far as Warlord and then Discord cut you off.
Yeah, the Warlord. That's what I said.
Oh, okay. Sorry, the snowman is already dead.
Okay, let's see what I still have here in HR5+. Oof. It's easy, but it's annoying.
How annoying.
To Stafford Rome.
Ooh,
I told you it's easy but annoying.
that is the perfect description of this hunt.
Well, to the desert.
I'm next to one. Oh, it's this desert. Big fish.
Yeah, for the rest of the co-op games we're waiting for Steam sale.
She's pulling stuff out of the toy. No, it's not really damaging me.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Murdered that snowman more than I thought you were. It's alright, come here, let me get the fluffy face. There, you're saved. That fluff stuck in her teeth was driving her nuts. Ah, alright, thank goodness these things do no
That's what
damage.
she gets for killing the toy.
Oh, you can't have it back, get down. Fortunately, Safety Rock died to protect me.
Yeah. Rest in peace, safety.
The other one's here.
I'm aware. This one should hopefully die soon. Get back. Let it go. There it is.
Underneath. Oh,
Underneath the sand.
come over and fight them this week.
Yeah. It's gonna jump in the sand again. Or not. Perish.
Wait, reverse. Nothing your feet.
It's like the one time you took the bench from her bench.
Yes, the bench that she tried to devour. Are we chasing the weak one through?
I mean, I can go finish it off with my great sword charge if you like.
Okay.
Fighting this one.
Nope, Sora's chucking stuff at it.
what?
The Peripheral. I mean the in-game, sorry.
Ah, I see.
You give her that
I was
excavator
confused for a second
thingy.
there. Oh, it didn't die to the charge. That's interesting. Well, it died to the second hit after the charge. Okay.
To sharpen the TL.
I'm on my way back after I'm done being stunned. Or paralyzed, more like.
Did a cheeky sharpen. You,
Nice.
you can't have this woman back. Stop crying. Go pick on another toy that's a bit more sturdy. Although she doesn't have the unbreakable one right now. You weren't supposed to say whom
No
you were,
toy is
you were
truly
supposed to say
unbreakable.
why, and then I was supposed to say because she broke it, and it was a joke.
Oh. I see.
Put the ball in the air and you didn't hit it.
I didn't recognize it as a ball.
You paralyze that or was that the cat?
That must be cat. Your cat, Batman.
Oh.
I don't think my cat has paralysis. Oh, it was your cat.
Good job, Sarah.
Ugh, Seppo, please.
It's amazing, he's just slowly turning into Kensei.
It was Kensei all along.
In his true form. You got a ball and I'll throw it for you. She won't come back with a ball.
Of course not.
She technically did, but she only got like halfway.
Okay.
Now you're like 3/4 of the way there. You're getting there. It's in view of the camera now. That's like still 3/4, but I think I can reach it with my foot. This ball is on its last legs, look, she split it open. Hi, chat. Hello. Looks like an automaphone.
Okay.
No, it's okay. You don't need to time out Zeppo. He's one of the people who still keep talking when we play Monster Hunter. Even if what he says is terrible things. Terrible, terrible jokes. That's my job.
There's gonna be Jumanji, the video game? Christ. Why?
That one was already known about. Yeah, but it's like the new Jumanji. It's like the rock and stuff.
Ah, I see. I see. And I just pulled up a site that does the recap, and there's like tiles with what's announced or what's talked about.
Is it littered with ads?
I don't know. Might be. I have no idea. Don't go to weird sites that might be clickbait without an ad blocker on, so I only turn it off for trusted sites.
Like torrent sites?
Sure. That sounds like a bad idea, to be honest, but okay.
No, everybody should do that.
I didn't eat. What are we fighting?
2 Iodrome. So you're
Oh.
screwed, basically.
Yeah, it's terrible. I'll get
Actually, I
killed.
think it's down here. Do they start in the caves? I don't remember.
No, I don't think so. Might be out where I'm at. Yeah, there's one of them.
Okay.
Gonna mark it since these have an annoying habit of running away.
And teleporting.
Yes. What difficulty is this? High rank?
Just high rank, yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Could we hunt a Glavenus or a Tigrex? We could.
Pretty sure there's a hunt with both of them.
If it's in the arena, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Feel we can hopefully find ones we haven't done yet. So we make some clearing at the same time.
Yeah. So we're not gonna hunt them as cats unless it's high rank, I guess.
Eh.
Ravenous is really something you want to hunt as a cat.
No.
Wow, it's gonna be very painful.
For him. Worth it.
Well, it must be about dead now.
Oh, that would have been perfect if it was a kill shot. He's limping now.
He blasted me through his own line.
You're welcome. Although if that had killed him, he would have been out of range to be looted.
Do you still need Iodrome bits?
No, I don't think I've ever needed them. Oh yeah, I posted a picture on Twitter today of I finished the 3 animal forms of Beast Boy.
Yeah, I saw. It looked pretty good.
Thank you.
Would they have looked better if you did them with contrast paints?
I would think. I mean, if you put a wash over the top, it's probably going to look largely the same. Especially on the less detailed night model miniatures. I think part of the thing with the Games Workshop miniatures is they have such detailed plastic that the system works.
Yep, I can see that.
Oh right, there's another
Where
one.
it's number 2. Number 2 is over here.
Hello Idris. Yeah, we're going mad with painting next weekend. Assuming it arrives on the Saturday or Friday, ideally.
As we'll see.
If not, then my day off.
Do a special painting stream.
I may do. Unlimited painting. It
Nova
was,
is staring into Soul.
yeah, she's staring at me, but it's perfectly positioned that she was staring at the camera.
Oh, nice.
She heard the dog barking. I think that's not the door for sure. But I can hear a dog barking too.
Overport.
Just because the dog's barking doesn't mean you need to join in. I was saying that to both Sora and you there.
Overport. Let's die already.
We're pretty near the zone line.
Sure, it's fine.
The line is there. And no farther.
Alright.
Yeah, you did poison me there.
I I did, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
It did a flip in the air. Nice. No, it's definitely out the zone line. Damn it. Damn it. Just out of range each time.
Went over the damn tree stump there.
Yep, there's the zone line that I found it.
You had a cooking adventure today? Well, we're not playing Isaac, but do tell.
Do you make anything interesting?
I'm waiting for further information. Hello, not lob.
Hey, there we go. Green snap peas and some salmon patties with rice. Okay.
That sounds entirely unpleasant to my palate, but you do you.
Sounds very healthy.
But that,
No,
it
no,
does.
When was the last time I posted the room ID? Damn it. Forgot to copy back the number.
It's fine. I don't think anybody else has popped in, but if anyone does want to join us, just say and we can give you the relevant info.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine.
Fallen Order's out in November.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that when Pokemon's out, or was that September?
That was Pokemon as well, wasn't it?
They are making a mistake.
Yeah, Pokemon is gonna win that one.
You're in
But I
low
think
rank.
it'll do
Yeah,
okay.
that's fair enough. We're not doing low rank.
Okay, I'm gonna pick another quest. Oh wait, do we have one undone that has either Tigrex or Ravenous or both? One in this tier. Give me a second, I'm looking through them.
That's right. Pokemon Wololo Edition is going to annihilate them.
Nope, that's not it. Let's see. Nope, that's a Yangaruga and a Tigrex. That's not quite it. In that case, let's do... Where is it? I had it here somewhere. Oh, we've done this one. Okay, in that case. Let's do this one.
Oh, a hyper
Savage
one.
Sword of the Desert.
Did I make the Atoraruka Great Sword? Let me just quickly check. No, I didn't. And I'm missing one purple cocoon. Whatever. Because normally I'd use Bushido.
I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna just use my normal item loadout.
It's a Gunlands Kensei, it's the Atoraruka one. It opens up when I draw it.
Yeah. But you could have been able to tell that it's a Gunlance by the fact that Flik's using it.
Uh-huh. Very true. Oh, sorry, you're back. Also, I started next to it.
Oh, it's up there. Okay. I'm on my way.
It's very large.
Very large and very angry. Possibly now.
Yeah.
Although it's still only higher rank, so it should be fine.
Its hyper fireballs might do a lot of damage. Took off over half my stamina blocking one.
Then again, this is Gen Ultimate, where stamina loss is huge.
Yep. Those are.
Not that bad. Not that damaging. Still damaging, but not as bad as I was expecting. About a mega potion's worth.
I'm curious to hear a new remix of his music as well, something a bit more orchestral, because it's very gamey sounding.
Yeah, definitely. That's gonna be interesting. Did they release an album for the Gen, a double cross soundtrack like they did with the other ones?
As in like a jazz one, or?
Something like that, or an orchestral one, or an instrumental one, like they did with like Gen.
I don't know. Mostly just go to YouTube remixes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Reverend Geralt, for 19 months with a tier 1 sub. Welcome back. Thank you for the support. And the rare Monster Hunter resub. It's like getting a shiny in Pokemon, for reference. You had to make his neck explode at that precise moment, huh?
I wasn't even aiming for the neck. Sorry.
It's fine. Good timing, I need to sharpen.
And roar.
Oh, I thought I'd be out of range of that. Bollocks.
Crash.
Yeah, the Tigrex bit, the bit in the trailer with the Tigrex music sounded a bit underwhelming, but honestly, if it makes it less catchy, I'm all for it.
It was the bridge part, not the refrain, not the
That's
interesting bit of the music.
the interesting bit, is that what we're calling it now?
Yes. So I'm guessing we haven't heard it quite yet.
We're gonna hear it after this hunt.
Dun, 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 dun.
Started early.
So yes, we're gonna hear the full version in the full game.
Oops, well, they're back into that.
And I'm guessing it's gonna have that part as well. Because they must know what they've created.
They always make a tiny bit of damage get through, even if you do a full block with enough stamina to cover it, just so that if you have any red parts of your HP, it still goes away.
Yep. Sounds about right. Come on, he's very annoying.
It's got speedy. Changing areas, I think.
And yes, the new Tigrex looks very... I look forward to fight.
Yeah, it looks good. I like that his general size just seems to be a little bit larger than normal. He was throwing that Odegaron around like nobody's business.
Like a Teuton.
Yep. Well, it was picking up a fight. It was like a, I don't know, a terrier fighting a Rottweiler, but both are equally vicious.
I'm not that interested in his gear though. I never liked how the Tigrex gear looked.
Yeah, and given that the Nargacuga stuff looks just upscaled, it's probably going to be the same for his weird looking stuff.
Yep.
Blah, 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 blah.
What I really want from them is that they finish all the weapon trees so that it isn't just bone weapon with stocks with like things
Things
stuck on it.
I think they'll listen. The Monster Hunter team do tend to listen. And people didn't like the sticking monster bits onto base designs.
I mean, one of the weapons was a bone weapon with new stuff stuck on it in the trailer, but I hope every weapon finishes in its unique model now.
Well,
That's what I'm hoping for, at least.
drop roll. Again. Bastard comboed me. I had almost enough stamina to block it all too. Thank you, Lupo, for a 17-month streak with 18 months in total with a tier 1 sub.
Nice.
Just got home from work. Have I missed anything good? I finished Void Bastards.
Yeah. I found the ending to that kind of underwhelming.
Yeah. Sora, what are you doing?
I'll never get a set that looks like the Hunter from Bloodborne, Monster Hunter. That's not how that works.
What if they did a Bloodborne collaboration?
We'd have to wait for Bloodborne 2, and that's never coming out.
I guess if they're busy making a Game of Thrones thing or whatever the hell it is, then...
I don't think it's Game of Thrones, it's just the writer from Game of Thrones.
Oh, right. Well, actually, no, that might mean the B team is making Bloodborne. It's the original rumour. I need to go clean up it also, so...
Jump down the sand waterfall the other side?
No, because then it'll be harder to get back. I'm only zone it here.
Okay. Don't get brutalized.
Did I make my map big again? I forgot what button I pressed. Right, anyway. Monster.
Ow.
Brussels sprouts.
Oh, my cat is dead as well, and I'm cornered. That was close. You bastard. Christ, what was that? The rumor was that From Software B team was making Bloodborne 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, and that's actually a good thing if it's true.
That would be a good thing, and he's coming towards you.
I'm back, anyway, so it's fine. Ah, then we got pressed in on the up stick.
It's not working for me.
The left stick?
Yeah.
Zooms in the map and then zooms it again.
I'm pressing it and it's not doing it.
Are you using a controller or?
Pro controller, yeah.
I'm using a third-party pro controller. Maybe that has something to do with it.
That's a possibility, yeah. I'm using an official one. I think it came bundled with a game I bought. Possibly.
Breath of the Wild? I think that one.
It's not branded or anything, it was like a local deal. From just a electronics retailer. They do that sometimes when they want to get rid of certain games, but I haven't bought any bad games. Like, Fallout 76 was free with like an Xbox controller. I think I have a themed PS4 controller.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
Yeah. Luckily I rolled through that. Didn't roll through that. Ow.
So either broke block or it didn't register as holding block. Maybe it counted as coming in from the side. I'm going to yell sharpness.
Possibility. Keeps attacking me.
Yep.
Just trying to back off to heal. Stop trying to combo me. That's rude. Christ, finally.
Purr, purr, purr. Yes, what is it? I see you staring at. Doing that thing dogs do where you just stare. Speak English.
Yeah. Stare.
Care Bear stare?
Don't think so. Love it mounts. He's not tired. Roar. Straight into trash. Nope, double roar. Straight into trash. This is gonna be... Yeah, still mad. There we go.
For the tail.
Tail is in the wall.
Never mind. Oh, we
tail.
got the tail. What's a swordsman to do without his sword? It's gonna limp away. Now, the tail from him is rare enough that you probably want to go your way to.
Yeah, I was just trying to kill this captain enough to get my special charged, but I'm like 3/4 of the way there, so nope.
I'll just waver and fire then. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. You're very needy today.
Bam, 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 bam.
What is it? Hey, hit me with a stump.
Gross. Go ahead. And that's... I'm still kind of surprised that they decided to put Flavinus in.
Yeah, it was a welcome surprise, but also a semi-lazy one, because the body type was done.
Yeah.
Is he the only other one who uses the Devil Joe body? Him, Andrew, and Joe are the only ones?
I think so. At least nothing comes to mind.
Well, and Savage Joe, obviously, but that's more or less.
Barrett, yeah. Barrett does. Kind of.
Wait, no, Barrett isn't the same body. They look the same, but they're not the same actual frame on a computing level, are they?
They might be similar enough. Like 2 legs in the middle, somewhat long tail, short head, tiny arms.
So is that the 4 then? Nothing else other than Barrett? Well, and again, Jade Barrett if you count subspecies.
Subspecies, yeah.
Rah, 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 rah. Go get the ball.
Can't really think of anything else.
Go get the ball. Go, go, go. You're just standing there staring at me. Go. I see you're consulting your hunter's notes. So she did get the ball, but it's very clearly out of range. Hunter rank 69.
Nice.
Nice. Tigrex now, huh?
Yep, the Tigrex we haven't done
If such a thing exists.
in high rank. Would it be in 6 plus? Is there one in 6 plus or is he only 7 plus?
I have no idea. I feel like he's fairly
only 7
late.
plus. We've done the tempered one. We've done an untempered one.
Tempered?
Hyper. Sorry.
There you go, yeah.
I'm only seeing the hyper one, and we've done that one.
Just a bog standard one then.
No, that's what I mean. I'm having trouble finding a box standard one.
Oh.
It's an ogre and Tigrex. Oh, there's one we haven't done with a young Garuga.
Alright, that'll do.
I'll pack max teals this time. And I'm gonna need to eat as well. It took me too long to find the quest.
Hello, Charlie. It's going well. Voice is a little run down from allergies, that's why I'm not talking much.
There we go. Hey, the Microsoft conference starts in 23 hours.
That is not correct.
Are you
Like
sure?
50 minutes ago. Because it's what? I didn't realize it's 10 minutes till stop time. So it's, yeah, it's 10 minutes to 10 and it starts at 9 tomorrow.
Yes.
So 50 minutes ago it was 24 hours away.
Yes.
And you said 23.
That is. Yes. That is correct. Wait. Do we even get the song? The reason why we're doing this in here? Probably won't, right?
Wait, what song?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, we might not. We're going to get the arena theme. We're spared. Garuga first?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the generic.
Well, it might switch once we get the Garuga down, but I doubt it.
Nah. This is a blessing.
No, we don't have time to kill him again. Sorry.
Yeah, this is the last hunt. But you know what you could do is if I put Monster Hunter in the Sunday poll, vote on it there.
That's gonna happen. Wow, it ignored my flash bomb. Oh, rude.
I was looking at a tree.
Let me go, Garuga. You can chill out. Do the fly and spin.
Tigrex seems so small in this compared to how he looked in that World trailer. Like he dwarfed the hunter.
Sure, yeah. They might finally give him the scale he deserves.
Or that matches his hitbox.
True, yep. Well, at least Garuga isn't the flagship, so she won't be bad.
The young Cuckoo body exists. They already have one poison bird in, why don't they just do a even nastier version of
What's the other poison bird?
it? Kiki Riki.
Oh yeah, of course. That's a slightly different body type. Slightly.
No, that's the young Cuckoo body. At least done in World.
mana that twice.
I must flee. When's the last time? Sora. Yeah, I did say what you think I said. If you could do your reaction in view of the camera, that would be very great. It's good for our numbers. She's like, prima donna. Come on. Tigrex is mad.
Damn. Interrupt my special. And it's a spin. And a spin. Oh. Young Garuga's mad.
Stunned us into getting run to there.
Yeah, good sideswipe. That was an interesting combo, yeah.
All my stamina, yeah. Didn't even miss a beat there going into that charge. It's awkward because I need to sharpen.
You could go upstairs, up to the vines.
Yeah.
It would take them a while to get up, so you have time to sharpen.
Risky sharpen. Oh, the blood! I would have got away with it if it wasn't for the roar.
But those pesky kids?
Yeah, the pesky kid roar, yeah.
Young Garuga is dead.
Good. Hitboxes like that, where I'm very clearly behind it and yet get hit as if I was in front of it. Will be reflected there if he was twice his size naturally.
But that hitbox there where I was clearly in front of him and didn't get hit. What about that one?
I don't know.
Hello there. Just gonna stay down.
You missed Tigrex, you're not going to need to miss him for much longer.
Yeah.
2 months.
He's back. He's in Smash.
No, Rathlos is in Smash. And technically Aptonos, I think they're in the background of the Monster Hunter level.
Wow. That's impressive. It's mad. It's very loud.
It looked like I blew him back across the room there, it was pretty neat.
Try him.
It did.
He's very angry at you.
Mm-hmm, it's because I kicked his ass.
Yeah, Astalos was the most boring of the Fated Four, I think.
Yep.
Maybe Gamma.
No,
Gamma's
he's
kind of boring as well.
adorable. You leave that mammoth alone.
I mean, fight-wise.
Fight-wise, he was probably more boring than Ryzik.
Glavenus is annoying, but a strong contender, I guess. Mizutuna is the best fight of the four.
Tamamitsune is the best girl, yes.
Gamma, kinda boring to fight, I mean. Interesting to look at.
Adorable.
Astalos boring to fight, boring to look at.
Especially that really small one.
Yeah. A really small one that's really tough. Damn. Especially to interrupt it again.
I'm gonna get interrupted. You stunned me with it.
No, the Tigrex interrupted it.
Sharpen again.
He's turning and fell over.
Oh, he's tired. Kill him here so he dies in his tail.
Trying.
Spin.
He interrupted my special again. Has to.
Nice. Died in his tail. Well, wait, no, it's slightly to the side, but still, close enough that it counts.
It's like he's reaching for it.
My tail! My tail! Once Hunter World is exactly the same as it always was. Although, you know, your keyboard and mouse support did get better. Fox used that when he played.
I still prefer controller though, to be honest.
Yes, so do I, for these types of games.
And it's fun to play the game solo as well, yeah. I would argue it's even easier to play it solo than play it multiplayer.
Because it's easier to judge what the monster's going to do.
And it has less health overall.
You have 2 cats supporting you. Oh, not in World. World is always 1 cat, right?
Yes. You can have a friend though.
Oh, you recruiting the
Find
one
one.
on the map. Yeah, that's what it was. I knew there was some weird thing about it. I just couldn't quite remember because I played so little solo.
You played 15 minutes of it, so you didn't play it, and you were in the character creation when you stopped.
Looks like Tigrex is about to bite my head off.
I just see a lot of blood. It was tiny. That explains.
Although I didn't notice he was small. He's just kind of like the size I recognize him as being. But yeah, he was. I still think in World he looks bigger than the average size. And if that's his new average size, that would be like Gold Crown in this, almost certainly. Alright, well, that has taken us to stop time. So for those watching after the fact on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. We'll be back with another one next week, probably.